Hey, happy Wednesday to you. I am seeing something that pretty consistently, and I thought, you know what? Let's make this our Wisdom Wednesday topic. I am talking to homeowners who peruse Redfin and Zillow regularly. You guys are my group today. You are the ones who love your home, but would like a little more space. Maybe you need some more space on the inside or some acreage, or maybe you want a different school district for your kids. This video is for you. So what I'm seeing very consistently is with these shoppers, they'll call me up and they'll say, let's go look at this home. Let's place an offer. But they don't realize that more often than not, they need the money from their current home to fund their next home. So they have to place what is called a contingent offer, an offer that is contingent on the sale of their current home. And by default, we can adjust this number, but by default, you must list your home within 5 days after your offer has been accepted. So after mutual acceptance, where the two parties agree that, yes, we will buy this home, the current home, the money pit needs to fund the next one. And that must be listed within 5 days. So how many of us are ready to list our home in 5 days? I'm not talking about the photos. I'm not talking about the flyers or the listing paperwork. That's what your agent is for. I'm talking about, is your home clean? Are you ready? Could you have people in your home to see it in 5 days? This is for you. I have 3 tips today that I think are very helpful because if you don't know these things, you could end up spending thousands in the wrong direction. So yes, it would be awesome if you could have your windows cleaned in and out. It would be awesome if you could have your carpet steamed. But if these other items aren't in place, it really doesn't matter. So item number 1, declutter. Go through your home and clean surfaces, clean shelves, clean drawers, clean cupboards, even closets. I know that sounds crazy, but the reality is your offer on another home has just been accepted. So within 30 to 45 days, you're moving. Start packing. Clean out those closets. A lot of times I'll go into a home and the buyers will open the closet door and be like, they have no storage. When really they totally do. It's just the seller's clutter is all there. That could be you. Clean out those closets. Let buyers envision themselves in your home. Next, after you've decluttered, and I'm talking countertops, shelves, everything, minimize. That is your goal. You want your home to look like a model home. However you need to make that happen, declutter. Number 2, minor repairs. These are the jobs that stay on the honey-do list and they roll to the next week and the next week. These are the things where they're less than $100. That's really the mark. If it's more than $100, that's later in the talk. Less than $100. We're talking about items like dead light bulbs, broken screens, cracked faceplates on the outlets, things like that. Another big one is smoke detectors. There needs to be a smoke detector in every room, and there needs to be a carbon monoxide detector on every level. So, do you have that in your home? That is part of a listing that you need to have there. Otherwise, it's going to get called out by your buyer's inspector. Item number 3. If you saw my video a few weeks ago, you know that this is a big deal. Curb appeal. These are things like going and sweeping off the front walk and the porch, pulling down those cobwebs, clipping off the dead flowers on the bushes, mowing the lawn, even some just lawn mowing marks like vacuum lines. They make such a visual difference. It's a huge appeal to buyers. Now, what I was talking about looping back, if it's more than $100, what I would recommend doing there is talking with your agent and saying, does this need to be done now? Should I get it done in the next week? Or is this something that we need to be aware that a buyer is going to bring up and want a credit for? Because if a buyer sees items like the roof, rotten siding, or rotten decking, they're going to call that out. The more you know as a seller, the better off you'll be. It is a shock to get those reports back. So make sure you're well aware. When you're listing in 5 days, it's hard to be aware of everything, but make sure you're as aware as possible so that you will not be scared or overwhelmed when you get that report back from your buyer. All right, guys, that's it for now. Tune in next Wednesday for your next Wisdom Wednesday.